and say, hello, subs. Hello, guys. We're going to watch some Discovery. Context is for kings.
Context is for kings, as are watchalongs.
Absolutely, yes.
And queens.
What's the phrase? Universal law is for lackeys. Context is for kings.
Well, don't spoil it. We're going to get to the really good
Sorry.
speech.
I'm going to assume these people... Well, I'm assuming you've seen this episode before, which would be interesting to watch it from the prospect of Lorca. I'm very intrigued into that.
Yeah, no, because that's the big thing of season 1.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit of crackle on your mic, Idle.
Oh, me?
Are you hearing that,
do you hear that, Stars? Hello. Do you hear me crackle?
No, not any. No.
Must be you.
All right.
Is it okay? Is it
I'm not getting it from Stars, just you. So.
Oh, weird. Do you need
it's pretty minor.
Okay, in which case we shall crack on then. Okay, let's start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Black alert.
Oh, I gotta watch these. Dang it.
CBS All Access.
There we go. They shot the shit out of them.
I mean, it's kind of the default way to deal with them. Klingon diplomacy is hard.
I didn't even realize how they really cranked up the bloom.
They didn't they?
Like really strong.
Well, that's because that's after the beacon goes off. That's why because it's when they yeah, because they have to summon the rest of the Klingons. It doesn't usually look like that. If anything, the complaint about Discovery Season 1 is that it's too dark. Do we not get subtitles, Idle?
Oh, shoot. Hang on. You do. Here we go. Have some subtitles. They should come up in a minute.
Thank you.
There we go.
Oh, the Shadow Council. I forgot those boys.
The XCOM Shadow Council.
This shot definitely looks green screening.
Yeah. The background, definitely. Do you know these guys' names?
Nope.
Stone Cold and Psycho.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And they're all 3 actors from The Expanse as well. Who've been
Oh,
in bit
really?
parts. Yeah.
I've only seen season 1, so I can't really place them, but...
They've only been like bit parts here and there.
Alright.
And he's the voice of some stuff in Assassin's Creed, that guy there.
Oh, is it Elias Defectus, or...? No, it sounds wrong. No, it doesn't sound him.
It's not technically true.
Yeah, no. Well, this is the thing, is like you can't really take their word for it, because they have no idea what actually happened.
This is so funny.
Wait, so what is this? Are they in like a nebula or something? What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, is there a warp or something? Oh.
Yeah, no, they can't be a warp. Because she wouldn't be going out. Oh yeah, this is great. Yep, bye. Were you wearing red underneath that EV suit by any chance? I'd say this is very lax security for a prison transport. It's like cops, that's it. There you go, that's a very different shade of blue.
Lens flare. There she is.
Classic tracked beam rescue.
Yeah.
I do love the Discovery.
Yeah, she's a funky looking ship.
Well, it's got a good recognizable silhouette, which is important for a hero ship.
Yeah, I wish they would do this reveal though with less light on the screen, because it kind of distracts from the
It's very blue and orange, yeah.
So I think it's called, like, you get the lens flares and they do a lot of like chromatic aberration where they sort of separate like the the red and the blue out.
Yeah.
Like,
They
the
stopped
tractor
doing
beam is
that.
cool,
Yeah.
but it kind of obscures the silhouette of the or the profile of the ship.
I much
There
prefer.
you go. There's your hero shot.
See,
Yeah.
now that, if
That's
they'd
nice.
like opened with that and then done, but whatever. I don't know shit.
I much prefer the
You're saying Idle?
OG, the original Discovery to the Discovery A. I think I prefer the first one.
It's not enough of a difference in my
A little
opinion.
bit.
Really.
I think like the deflectors, the A looks a bit more neon. This is a bit more sort of like a rustic, like a design ship. The other one looks more like, look at all the cool shit and like neon lights we put over the side of it.
Well, yeah, because it's literally a retrofitted ship with neon lights strapped onto it. That's the point.
When was there a second one?
Well, it's not a
Oh,
second
that's
one.
in season 3.
But
It's refitted.
They just basically
Okay.
rebrand it and retrofit it.
Yeah, because the justification is that they can't let anyone know that they came from the past because of the temporal accords. So what they pretend is, oh, this is a successor ship to that ship, and when it's actually the original. So they call it the A.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And that's also when they established the Voyager J and stuff like that. So
I don't know, man. I feel like 800, 900 years is a long time. Like, you would notice if a ship is 900 years old, wouldn't you? With the speed of
That's the thing I
technology.
have.
yeah, Adira does. Yeah.
The third season is like it feels more like 200 or 300 years, not like 900.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some pretty massive leaps in technology.
I think they wanted to just not run into any more canon stuff, so they're like, all right, we're just going to go way far ahead.
Yeah, because no one had ever gone to 32nd. I think 29th or 27th was as far as we'd gone previously in track. We're about to get, like, our Section 31 badges, right?
Oh, yeah. Chiefowitz.
Why is she
Chiefowitz.
mustard and the rest are in gray?
Because she's Starfleet. Like, I imagine they're civilians. She's like a Starfleet prisoner.
Landry.
Hey, Landry.
She's a Cylon.
So they had her sleeping with Lorca in the first draft, which I'm glad they didn't go with.
Yeah, that would have been egregious. I wouldn't have liked that. Lorca doesn't strike me as the type to sleep around privately.
Yeah, he does it publicly. Like a real man.
Yeah, no, I said that wrong. That's fine.
Just
It's
on
fine. Don't worry about it.
in front of everyone to assert dominance.
I mean, to be fair, in the mirror universe, it probably is like that.
He does the Patrick Bateman where he stares in the mirror and winks at himself while he's...
Oh no, put on the Huey Lewis.
Black badge.
Yeah, there you go. Black
Da-da-da.
badge, which
They
doesn't make
never follow
sense, but
up.
whatever. Yeah. Oh no, that is Elias Defexis. Yeah, that's
Oh,
Adam
okay.
Jensen right there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, he's Jensen, was he?
He never asked for this.
Da-da-da.
Oh, hey, Kayla.
Nice implant.
I do appreciate they make the effort on the makeup to make it look fresh. Oh no, we're gonna play popular kid at school.
She didn't even
Yeah, not a fan
start
of that
the war,
trope.
though. She mutinied, but she didn't start the war.
Yeah, no, but
She
people aren't.
didn't
That's the thing.
start
They
the
conflate the two.
This is the
Yeah, I
Tom
guess
Paris
it
in
was
Voyager
very
moment, isn't
quiet.
it? What's
Little
your
bit, yeah.
story?
Hot, plain.
Tomato soup.
15 varieties.
Wow, look at him just
He's
cocking
really
guns at
packing a
lunch.
phaser rifle in the Cali? Like,
Yeah, he's having lunch with his gun.
Okay, get your security, but that seems man. Fucking hands it to him. I like that she let that play out. She was like, "No, I'll allow this."
That's why I wish we got more Landry.
I
I like Landry.
don't know. She's alright. Not my favorite security chief by a long mile.
Oh no.
I mean, she survives longer than you do. Spoilers.
She's kind of like the Ashley from Mass Effect in this, isn't she?
Oh God, she is.
She's the
You're
space
right.
racist.
Yeah. She's gonna say that she can't separate the aliens from the animals. Give her a second. You look good in gold, Saru. It suits you. Oh yeah, the mood room.
Tribbles.
That seems so goofy to me.
What, the Tribble?
Yeah.
I appreciate that the subtitles made it sound like the computer was making that noise.
That's a cool shot. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Stars in his eyes.
God, he's just so effortlessly charming. Love you, Jason Isaacs. Come back to Trek, please. Gabriel Walker, that's a hero
Jack
name.
Nicholson when he delivered that
know what you
line.
mean, actually. Yeah.
Kind of makes me mysterious.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I can see it. So, do you know the reason why he went for this accent?
No. Go on.
It's literally because he's a massive Star Trek fan. He was like, I don't want to do another British accent. We don't need another British captain, so I'll go for American South.
Oh, no.
He should have gone.
Because if you listen to his normal voice, he is such a Northerner idol. You would see.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the
Northern would have been hilarious. Get the starship up north. Trouble up Starship's mill.
I have a massive crush on your mirror self, and this is just triggering me.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's a good line.
Bow, bow, bow.
You stop that. Is it really going to take 3 days?
It's just Torque out there with a power washer trying to clean off the...
Yeah, they'll pressure wash it. You just gotta get like the sander out. The hyper sander.
The ISO sound.
Why are we whispering?
We keep on like going completely silent whenever Lorca's talking.
Don't want to miss any of that juicy
I
dialogue.
have to admit, I appreciate Sonequa Martin Green, but I do find that she does do the whispering for dramatic moments a little bit too much.
Well, she does it also a lot during the emotional stuff, which,
Yeah.
if you did it like
Dramatic
one or
moments,
the
yeah.
other, then that might work better, but...
Because it's not a case that she's a bad actress. I think it's either direction or there's just something going on. I'm not sure what it is.
I find it odd, like, how she's stoic and confident in the shuttle scene, but then, you know, before the captain, she acts kind of unsure and cautious and...
Resigned to die as
Well,
opposed to
I think-
uncertain on her future, I think.
Yeah, because she had made up her mind. This is what's going to happen to me. This is my life for the next, future. Versus here, everything's been thrown out of whack, and she's being confronted with people who she let down.
Tilly!
Man.
I love her awkwardness. I think it's so cool.
I can relate.
If it wasn't a Starfleet character, I would buy in.
I don't know, Barclay. A lot of references to Barclay.
Yeah, and everyone treats him, you know, accordingly, and he doesn't last very long.
Yeah, he does. He
But
lasts
they
all the way
make
to
her,
First Contact and beyond.
They make her like first officer in a couple seasons, so...
Well, yeah, that was a bit...
Yeah. I don't think that ever comes up again.
Are we best friends now?
Awkward. How old is Mary Wiseman here?
Late 20s?
Yeah, she does a good job of projecting really like,
Yeah.
young, really young.
Black Alert. I liked Black Alert.
Black Alert's fun. I don't think they ever do this again. The water effect, really, that never comes back.
No. This is all dramatic.
Yeah, it's very dramatic.
Effect,
It's
yeah.
the mystery. I can't talk to you, the captain will like send me to bed without supper.
Yeah, if you are going to do a bunch of dropped ideas, best to shovel them in early. Like, people
Yeah.
can't blame you for doing that. I hate when they bring something up, like, in season 3 or whatever, and then never get back to it. Because, like, you ought to know better by then.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of the problem with early Discovery is that we changed showrunners like 3 times. Like, we're like halfway through Brian Fuller here when we're going to switch over to the other ones, and then eventually we're going to get to Michelle Paradise, but...
That being said,
So right
season
now we're on
one-
this side
oh,
of paradise.
Yeah.
one version of it.
Yeah, I mean, we've said before, I think season 1's very underrated. I think it's remarkable.
Well, it's just
cohesive for what
uneven,
it
I
is.
think.
Yeah.
You have an entire bowl of blueberries? I thought it was excessive with a candy bar. I don't know. Lower Decks established that they do have different food synthesizers where you are.
Banana, hot.
I wonder if the Discovery replicator can make more than one slice of pizza at a time.
14 varieties of blueberries. I can't even get plain
Blueberries, right?
Are his eyes bluer here?
Maybe.
Or is his face pinker? A little more
I
red?
think- Yeah, they might still be finalizing the makeup. He is a little bit pinker, you're right, actually, yeah.
I think this is more flesh tone, and they might change it.
I wonder if
later
it'd be with Vahari or if it's just a gradual change in the makeup.
Well, that's another Star Trek special. You know, B'Elanna's eyebrows and Kira's hair, and
Worf's ridges and Janeway's hair. Every woman's hair.
Cold.
Yeah, that's rough. That's really bad. That's really rough. Like, not untrue, but
I kind of want to be clapping right now. Actually,
he drops a mic and then keeps on eating the blueberries.
he drops a blueberry and then walks away. This is
He's
all
in the
very
evil
hush-hush.
dark room you can't go, yeah.
A breath print.
A breath
I forgot
print?
about that.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is odd.
What do you guys think about all this ambient music here?
It's
Like, it's
subtle.
obvious they're trying to set a tone.
Yeah.
They made Discovery more of a mystery than it is, because it feels like it's a kind of like House of Mysteries kind of ship where, like, you know, things are happening all the time, but it's just, no, they've got a spore drive.
Yeah. It's, the mystery kind of gets dropped after this one, and then, like, the ambient music thing is fine. It's nice and...
Could have been like, every
It's
crew
fine.
cause has a different science experiment that's going wrong or something, and there could have been like a science experiment of the week. A bit Twin Peaks-ish, maybe.
Before we start, I mentioned that Breaking Bad podcast, and they said when they submitted the pilot, it was wall-to-wall music, and whatever network person said, "Oh, do you have no confidence in your episode?" He's like, "What do you mean?" "Well, you cover the whole thing in music." And then he realized after that, pulled back a lot of stuff that didn't really need it, but...
To be fair, it's a very different stylistic thing, because classic Star Trek, where it's like that sonic wallpaper. That's a great line.
Well, I like the... I think the engines do a good job of ambient without music.
Yeah, the bridge noises and stuff like that.
Which people often sleep to.
I mean, it is good ASMR. Not like we have assigned seats, and then Tilly's just like, just Burner with a look of shame. And Michael now is going to do her code review for Elon Musk. Otherwise, she loses her job at Twitter.
If this was real Star Trek, they'd have those big colored floppy disks and stick them in the...
Yeah, the big cassette tapes, yeah.
Yeah.
Science montage.
15 minutes later.
Stroll.
Oh, hey, Stroll.
The giant floating head of Stroll.
Oh, yeah, the hologram, yeah. I do appreciate a good little scientific competition. That's fun. Yeah, that's a TOS reference. Nice.
Was it? What was that? The Z Magnes?
Yeah, I think it's
C-Magnes, yeah.
DS9 too.
Yeah, it's like the Daystream Institute, whatever. Like,
All right.
temp.
He doesn't feel very Stametsy in this episode.
Oh, he goes through a ton of growth in season 1. He hasn't had his mind expanded yet.
Oh, that's true.
He's way more of a cunt.
He's a bit, yeah. That's so dumb.
Because I also... Yeah, breath print is so unsecure. Like, fucking fingerprints, asshole! Retinal scan. That's what you do for the Genesis fucking files.
Submit reproductive scan. What?
Well, it's top tier.
See, look.
Yeah, like, already. Like,
Yeah.
well, wow.
That was weird. Like, I kind of liked that moment, and then they just, like, cut out of it. They gotta let that breathe a little bit, I think.
Yeah. Got a lot of stuff to go.
Why is she just allowed to wander about?
Oh, because she's working here.
I know, but still.
Also, I think it is implied that Lorca wants her to work out what's going on.
No, what was the other episode we watched the other day where we bashed someone for letting a prisoner roam free? Or, like, shouldn't you guys know better by this point, we said?
Oh, well, everyone should always know better. Mushrooms. Yeah, I think it's also it's also implied to be part of like Stroll and Stamets' backstory that they aren't even Starfleet. I don't think normally they're normally civilians. That's rough. I forget, what is the crew problem on the Discovery? the project. I appreciate the subtitles gives a big capital TP. Of course it is. Get it done, Jellicoe nods approvingly.
Yeah, it's always confused by his motivations when I first saw this, and I was a bit like, when you see the season go through, and you're just like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it suddenly all makes sense. You sailed with Burnham. I appreciate that. Keep that nautical thing going.
Yeah, again, I'm not a fan of the open bickering. Like, I like when they do the teeth grinding slow burn, like Riker chafing under Jellicoe instead of openly arguing.
Well, to be fair, it's also a byproduct of Lorca. Lorca encourages that because he's a mirror asshole. Spoilers. Yeah, no party like a boarding party.
Because you're a traitorous piece of shit.
Because I'm a backstabbing asshole. I was afraid you'd touch me and your murdering mutineer hands would get all over me. That's a bit of a clunky line.
Can relate though.
That's better. That's a better line.
Well, that was a lie.
Oh, hey, Bryce.
Number 1 Sybase. Oh, whoops.
Yeah. You shut up. It's a different show. We don't touch that poison in here.
Not much. What's Basidius act with you?
Hey! You're out of your element, Donnie.
Don't.
Wouldn't Star Trek be better with the dude on it? Why not both?
To be fair, I do appreciate like taking a little bit of real world silence and science rather, and actually blowing it out and doing some interesting things with it. It's a bit ridiculous, but that's fine.
It is slightly out there, but
Oh yeah.
not as much as some Trek though. So
Well, yeah. I mean, Warp Drive alone is complete bullshit. Yeah, this is why I think he was a civilian. He got like drafted essentially. And that's why I'm kind of more okay with him being an asshole, because he's in a bad situation. Less than moot, so mootless. Don't laugh at that, Idol. That's a bad joke.
It's the square moot.
Yeah, square root of moot. Oh, he doesn't even get a name in his first appearance. Sorry, Bryce.
Pilot.
Kowski. That's like a fucking
It's a New Yorker
cop name.
Yeah.
You got one more day until retirement.
Which is where we get to see the inside out bodies.
Yeah, where they're all ripped apart. It's rough. Yeah, there you go. You get your viscera. It's like, someone dropped the pepperoni pizza. Man, I'm really hungry. How about you guys?
Actually, I'm starving right now.
I could go for some like pull apart pizza, like the little garlic bites. I love those.
There's food still in the house, but I wasn't gonna eat 5 minutes before we started, so.
I don't know. I feel like I could go for a nice big, like pull apart cheesy pizza right now.
Tear and share.
All right, fine. We'll go for some macaroni and cheese with lots and lots of sauce. Yeah. Oof. Oh no! Someone dropped a bowl of blueberries.
But it's inside out.
Oh no, a berry blue. And someone appears to have dropped a mic. I don't.
That's Klingot.
Get out of here, Commander Williams.
Yes, Ensign, it's all over.
Yeah, no, Stamets, can you stop being such an overdramatic bitch? You've been on the ship for 5 minutes. Also, you know what I love?
Thumping.
Yeah, no, some of these subtitles are hilarious. I love the trope of, yeah, that's a Dead Space shot right there, like the door closing on a limb. I love the Trek trope of we need to go look at our sister ship so we can use the same tropes.
Yeah, there was
and
like the
our
Yamato as
same
well, wasn't it,
rooms.
from TNG? And
Yeah. Ooh.
Have you guys ever seen the videos of those like billion lumen light bulbs where like you turn it on and it lights up the entire outside in the middle of the night?
No, I haven't seen that.
No.
Like no, they go with these dim little wrist lights, to build the suspense. But I'm pretty sure in that century they'd be able to illuminate the whole thing.
Yeah, you know what? My boyfriend has a massive problem with this stuff of like, it's the 23rd century. Why are you still using flashlights like on your hand?
Yeah,
They should be wrist mounted, shoulder mounted, like they've got. But why are you using an actual torch?
Yeah.
Like, what are you, a teenager in a horror movie?
Exactly. This is that. Yeah, that is this episode.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, it's even
to
worse
build
than TNG where they had the little hand lights. It's like, really?
the palm beacon. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate those.
Ah, there it is.
Well, that's a classic horror movie shot. You got the flickering light and everything.
Yeah. It's a turdigrade.
It's a turdigrade.
This editing is a bit much.
It's fine. It's horror
Lots of
movie
flashing
editing.
lights in dark rooms. Just I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, if you're gonna do big action shots like this, you need better lighting.
A little more ambient light and
Yeah.
a little bit slower cuts for me.
Yeah.
I'm getting old.
Landry, do security things.
Landry, get ready to die.
Oh yeah, you can see a bit of rib bone sticking out there.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's pretty dark.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
That's
I
like a
could go with some
monster
garlic
in Amnesia: The Dark Descent with the droopy face.
Yeah.
I was thinking The Thing, but that's also completely valid.
Very Cronenberg-esque, which is ironic, actually.
Yes, yeah, it's ironic actually. Yeah, a little bit body horror. Yeah,
Radar
incredible.
about to be jammed.
I hope you like jamming too. Put it in the bag of holding. Good response. There you go. Yeah, also that's a really stupid response. Like, what's she gonna do? Stun the three of you and then get killed by the monster?
She threw the phaser hoping they would take out each other.
I like that. Shit, that worked.
Yeah, there we go. Classic Jeffrey's tubes. But could have done with more lighting. I think you're right
Named
about that.
after Jeffrey Combs, actually.
Oh yeah, this was weird. I forgot about this.
Well, it's her comfort thing. She needs something to keep her focused.
Yeah. It's just at the time you don't have any context for it.
Oh yeah, no. That's very specific instructions. That's good.
Yeah.
Hoop and jump.
Pause dramatically.
Bit of a superhero landing there too.
Yeah. It's the start of the kind of like Burnham's awesome, she can do anything kind of moment, isn't it?
Well, I mean, to be fair, that also extends to a lot of characters in Star Trek, to be fair. Meanwhile, on the view screen. Yeah, there we go. There's TOS Bridgetown fans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's original Arium too.
Yeah, Nielsen.
Mm.
Arium Classic, I think, is the...
My favorite Coke flavor.
Yeah.
I didn't like Crystal Arium. Didn't work for me.
Arium Zero.
I don't know. I liked Arium Life. Arium Life was alright, and then it suddenly ended.
Cherry Vanilla Arium is pretty gross.
Arium with a twist and lime. I like that one.
Arium and Coke, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Had a lot of kick to it. Right before it got
No,
blown out the airlock.
Sorry, it'd be rum and Arium. Not, yeah.
Roman Arium. Yeah,
I
yeah.
got totally Ariumed last night as well.
What were they talking about again?
She was like, maybe you're okay.
That tribble is so out of place.
It really is.
Doesn't even make a ton of sense. Why does he keep it there? Oh, I remember now. It's so that he can spot if someone's a Klingon.
Yeah.
Which, continuity-wise, is a little bit broken, but don't worry about it.
They should freak out in front of Klingons and people from the Mirror Universe. Just to spice things up.
He sedated it heavily.
Yeah.
How many tranquilizers can I put in this tribble?
Do you like me? I don't know. Do you like me? No? Do you like me?
He's playing so coy. Good guess. Geneva Protocols of 2155. Guess what? It does apply. They updated it. Kitmer Accords do not need to be in effect. I appreciate that she knows about the 28 one. That's not usually the one to go for. It's not a bad putting together of events.
Well.
Don't worry about it. It's a bit over dramatic, but to be fair, that's kind of her deal.
Yeah.
I appreciate the nice and concise instructions. The computer's like, thank you. Usually they just say 2 to beam up. And it's confusing.
So why have a transporter officer? Like, the computer can just do it.
So that they can beam things onto people's eyeballs, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Step into the shame cube. Then they close the door. Are you shamed? You should be shamed.
She just walks in there. Like, that's...
Well, I mean, like, what's the alternative? Wait for him to get a security officer to push her in there? I wonder how many times it took him to get that line.
If Jason Isaacs told you to, you'd be like, yes, Daddy, and step in the booth.
Yes, I absolutely would. You're correct. There's nothing wrong with that statement.
I think in season 4 they retcon that to just the Milky Way.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess. It does make sense that other galaxies would have weird fucking rules.
You travel
given
on
the
the
galactic barrier
macaroni
or something.
network in the other galaxies.
Got to build the macaroni rascal network.
Take this cheese
I mean,
string.
if we're on
when you peel
mushrooms
one
here-
string.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is fun where he shows us little bits of the.
One thing they didn't do with the spore drive is have the kind of like Genesis device implications. Like, oh, you can just go anywhere?
Well, he says that for beating the Klingons, but it's also a case of you still need a weapon of mass destruction when you get there.
I love that quote.
So good. It's so evil. So obviously evil, but it's so compulsive.
This is why Lorca was such an interesting character before the kind of reveal. You were just like, this is a different kind of captain. Like,
Yeah. Still a great character though, even though it's like he kind of gets a little bit flattened out, but it's kind of the point.
So I've complained before about stuff like Spore Drive being in a prequel. It's trying to have your cake and eat it too. Like they want to stick with the well-known established characters, but they also want to do cool new future tech stuff. But a captain like Lorca is exactly the kind of thing you can do with a prequel. They talk about James T. Kirk. You know, it's lawless out there. He is the law. You know,
Yeah.
you can have a captain who captains however
Yeah.
he wants, and they could really lean into that more than the cool new technology stuff.
Yeah, I totally agree. But to be fair, I think Discovery Season 1 was better about not having a lot of legacy characters. Like Sarek is basically the only one.
Yeah.
Then Amanda later on. But then Season 2 kind of goes overboard with it a
Yeah.
little bit. It's not...
Oh,
I mean, Season
Pike
2 is
Spock.
good, but... Yeah. It's done well, but it is a little bit more overboard compared to Season 1.
Look at that hair. It's proper brave hair, that is.
Yeah, Meridia. That's such a... I don't know why that tickles me, but yeah, that's a valid thing to be surprised by.
Is that an MP3
Like in the 21st
player?
century? Yeah, no, actually. Why you got a Walkman?
Subs are getting their money's worth right now.
Yeah, no, right. We're just like sitting and listening to people talk good dialogue. To be fair, I appreciate the TAS callback. Like people who say that like people who work on Discovery aren't real fans. That's not
No.
a good route to go down because guess what? Only real nerds talk about the fucking animated series, like us.
Is that a thing people have said that they're not real fans
There's
working
lots
on
of
it?
people. Lots
Oh
of
yeah,
Discovery hate
all
on
the
user.
time.
I
Like, it's
haven't
fair
heard
enough
that
if
one
you-
before.
If you don't like Discovery, fine. Like yourself, Auto, if you're not a fan, you have your own criticism.
Yeah, it's totally
of it, but
valid.
there are
There's
people
totally
out
valid
there who
reason
will
to
just go
dislike
like,
it.
they're not real fans. This isn't real track. Rah, rah, rah," you know, and that is out there.
Yeah, it's usually tied to like, oh, they did this thing that we, kind of contradicts a thing in continuity, and usually they bother to explain it, and they're like, oh, they're not real fans, they don't know the continuity. And it's like, guys, it's just there are valid complaints to be made, and I say that as a fan of Discovery, but it's like, do the valid complaints, not stupid ones. It just destroys your point.
This is sort of equinoxy, this room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very equinoxy. A little bit cleaner, bit more well lit.
Oh, here, let's get this variant. This is the
I would actually, yeah.
Duran, Cisco, and
Mm.
Tuvok and everything. I'm a sucker for that. You could just do 42 minutes of that, and I'd be like, this is great Star Trek.
Man, the camera absolutely loves Jason Isaacs, and I do too.
There's a lot of window shots in this episode as well. A lot of in Discovery in total. There's
Yeah,
a lot of panning out.
Because
in
they
and out
want
of
an
windows.
excuse to show off the ship a little bit.
Yeah. Are we getting the next
Yeah.
time, or is that? Are we getting credits? I forget what I've queued up now. Oh yeah, we are getting next time.
Yeah, next time.
That actually went really fast.
Yeah, when we're around, we can make things fun.
Cornwall.
Oh, hey, Cormo.
I like that theme. That's a good war theme.
Good and dramatic. Oh man, trailer, voice.
Cool. Wow.
All right,
go.
subs, go watch us make all the same points in the other video.
Again. Cool. All right, cheers for watching, guys. Hello. See you later.